Happy Friday, everyone. Today is May 29th. It's the 49th day of distance learning and the end of our 10th week of school. And in our backwards alphabet, it's J for Joke Day. Speaking of jokes, what do elves learn in school? Well, they learn the alphabet, of course. I hope you know some good jokes. If you don't know a lot, maybe you'll pick up some good ones today from me. Now, parents, I want you to notice something, and super preppies too. I have been putting up the websites that I recommend every day on these charts, and I ran out of websites on my second page here because that was 49. So if you look here, this is the beginning of my next sheet, and it's only one page long because this is how many days of school we have left. Wow, that's amazing to me. We're almost out of school. And I want you to notice one more thing. If you look right here, today I said is the 49th day of school. Well, that means Monday is the 50th day of distance learning. Can you believe we have been learning from home for almost 50 days? I'm going to try and make the 50th video something fun and special. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I have the whole weekend to think about it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's begin some learning. All right, so since today is the letter J, we are going to practice writing. Here's my happy face. This is one of those ones where we don't go to the upper corner to write. We're going to start a little ways away from it and go all the way down in a straight line and curve it at the end. And then put a hat on it. All the way down, curve, put a hat on it. All the way down, curve, put a hat on it. Make sure, this is kind of cutting it kind of close here, but make sure you leave enough room between your letters that you can clearly see one has ended and the next one has begun. So make sure there's some room between the top hats. You don't want to make it too crowded. Watch what happens here. Ooh, I can't make it really long or it might crash into that one, and it just doesn't look right. So make sure you give yourself enough space. Super Preppies, you're becoming excellent writers now, so now it's time to refine your writing, which means look at the little details and make it as good as you can. Now, let's see, do I have 9 capital J's? J's? I bet I have more than 9. I should probably stop. Oh no, I'm on a roll. I don't know if I can stop. Oh, stop. Okay, I think that's more than 9 capital J's. Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, that's way more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Which means I have just one more line to do my lowercase j's. And to do that, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to go down from the dotted line underneath and give it a curve. So it's the same as the beginning of the capital J, only we start at the dotted line. And then give it a dot. Now do not give it this dot. And do not give it this dot. You want it to be big enough to be seen, but not humongous. Just a dot. I know when you're working with a pencil, sometimes just a dot looks like that, so you may want to wiggle it a little, but don't make it giant. And my sweet ladies out there, I know you're tempted, and if you're writing to a friend, it's okay to do this, but if you're doing serious writing, do not put a heart on the top. Although, like I said, if you're writing to a friend, that's totally fine. So, I think I have 9 lowercase j's. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh, I did one extra one. Well, that's my J's for the day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, every Friday we have been doing a card, a letter card. And we're not going to do one for J today because with the backwards alphabet, we've been covering lots of letters. So what I'm going to recommend, moms and dads, you take this time to work with your kids. They're preschoolers and they're going to be kindergartners next year. They really should know 2 important things. Now, they shouldn't give these out to everybody, but they should be able to tell a trusted adult if they're lost what their phone number is, and what their address is. So maybe take some time to work on what's mommy's phone number or the home phone number or daddy's phone number if he's available at the phone during the day more than mommy. The number that can be reached most easily should be the one that they memorize. And then of course their address. Now they don't have to know the zip code or the state, because if they can just give the house number and the street, then they're doing really well. Generally, they should know the city too, just in case you're on vacation or you're at a park somewhere that's not close to home. So with the phone number, I taught my son a song, and it got stuck in his head, my head, pretty much all of our relatives' heads. And even though we no longer have this phone number, so I'm not putting it up here because I know it's been reassigned and I don't want to give it to someone else, but I made him learn this song. It's super simple and it really helped. 714-701-9. Number. I'm not going to say the last of the numbers because I don't want to give the full number out if it's not mine. But I would have him sing that song until he was able to say it. And they don't have to be able to write it, but they should be able to say it. And with the address, same thing. They should be able to say 1781, they don't really need the north, but Concerto and the city. So this is my address. You guys can come by and say hi if you want. This is an old phone number. This should be your index cards that you're working on this week. We still haven't turned all of our other index cards into a memory book, although I'm still planning on it. So this week on your index cards, have your kids write out their phone number, work on getting them to memorize it, and also talk about who it's okay to give it to. Teachers, policemen, someone that they trust, a neighbor if they're lost, someone that they trust can get them back home. And then also it's just good to know, for the same reasons, their address. Well, Super Preppies, now it's time for calendar. Well, here we are at calendar, and I already forgot to give you a joke. I was going to give you a letter joke when we were learning how to write our letter J, and so here it is. What's a pirate's favorite letter? R. Okay, I know that one was silly. Now, here we are at calendar. You know it's the month of May, but did you know this is our last day of May in the month for school? We still have the weekend, but we won't be in school then. So, we know our months of the year: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Then you turn around and you know Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Do you know what our pattern's going to be? Oh, we're going to have to put the pattern right on Pigeon. Let's see, what's the pattern going to be? Well, if I look back earlier in the week, I have daisy, tulip, tulip, bluebell. So what's it going to be here? If you're looking at the diagonals, I think you know. I'm going to sneak this behind Pigeon. Did you say it was daisy? You're right. Wow. Okay, so Super Preppies, we got a lot of counting to do. Oh wait, you know what? I think I'm going to make you count even more. I'm going to make you count Saturday and Sunday. Let's get the full calendar in. Can we count all the way up to 31? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We finished the whole month. I'm super proud of us. Now, today is, we talked about this, the 29th. So I'm going to put my little hat there and go all the way up, and I see that today is Friday. Let me put my Friday there. Yesterday is the one that already happened, so I'm going to put that over here next door, and I'm going to follow it all the way up, and I see that yesterday was the T with the H, Thursday. And tomorrow, normally my tomorrow is empty, but I already put tomorrow in. So I'm going to put my tomorrow right there and go up, and I see tomorrow is Saturday. It's the S-A-T, Saturday. All right, so it is time for us to check our weather. Let's go take a peek. Wow, this is totally different than yesterday. Come on in. We have rainy, sunny, snowy, partly cloudy, windy, or cloudy. You know, yesterday was sunny. Today is definitely cloudy. So our weather is cloudy. And I have one more joke for you. It's a cool calendar joke. Can February march? No. But April may. I know that one's silly too. Are you ready for a story? So today's story is Little Red Riding Hood, A Newfangled Prairie Tale, written by Lisa Campbell Ernest. Oh, I skipped a page. Sorry. Once upon a time there was a little girl who lived at the edge of a great prairie. Because she always wore a jacket with a red hood when she rode her bike, everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. Now one morning as Little Red Riding Hood sat eating her favorite wheatberry muffins, she had an idea. "Mom," she said, "it's going to be a real scorcher today. Grandma would sure love it if I brought her some muffins and lemonade. You know how crabby she gets in the heat." Little Red Riding Hood loved visiting her grandmother. "Great idea," her mother said. So Little Red Riding Hood's mother packed the still warm wheatberry muffins and cold lemonade into a basket. After airing up the tires on her bike and testing the brakes, Little Red Riding Hood set out on her way. "Now don't forget," called her mother, "go straight to Grandma's, and whatever you do, don't talk to strangers." "Sure, Mom," said Little Red Riding as she promised. Okay guys, now it's time to practice our 9s for the last time this month because next week will be June and we work on the number 10. So let's get our 9s done. Around, up, and down. Around, up, and down. Around, up, and down. Make sure you're leaving enough space between the two of them that they're not crowded like that. Even though I can see both 9s, it just isn't our best work. So let's leave enough space. Around, up, and down. Around, up, and down. Around, up, and down. And really do our best work. Because we've been practicing 9 for so long, we are 9 experts. Do you think I got 9 9s? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I was close. I need one more. Around, up, and down. Hey, these numbers remind me of a joke. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9. Num 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 num. Okay, I know that was silly. Now, after writing our numbers, we usually on Fridays do some word problems. Here's our word problems. Now, Miss Doe has asked that we use counters. I have some teacher counters, but I understand that you guys won't, so I went for something that I know pretty much all of you have. Legos. And I chose counters that were big enough that they could be seen on the screen. So let's talk about these word problems. Hazel, the sea star, has 5 arms. Kai, the sea star, has 5 arms. How many arms do they both have together? Well, let me draw a real quick picture of Hazel. Now, I know you know that sea stars have their eyes on the ends of their arms, but I'm just going to put them in the middle today for the picture. And here's Kai. All right, so they are ready for their arms. Hazel has 5 arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Kai has 5 arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the question is, how many arms do they have both together? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 10 arms. Now remember, with word problems, you not only put your number down, but you talk about what you're counting. We're not counting shoelaces or pizza slices, so we want to make sure that we put down 10 arms. Now our next problem is a sea star has 3 yellow arms. Then they grew 3 more arms. How many total arms are there? We learned that sea stars can regrow arms. So let's show our sea star with his or her 3 yellow arms. And then they grew 3 more. 1, 2, 3. How many arms are there altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 arms. So I'm going to write 6 and arms. Well, guys, it's time for us to go outside and do some PE. So now we're outside, and at this time we normally do an art, a craft, or some PE. I decided to follow the weekly happenings and do some exercises. But before we begin, I wanted to show you my plants one more time. Long ago, in April, we planted some squash and some tomatoes. And if you look, you'll see lots of flowers today on the squash. Now, I know I've already showed you the flowers on the squash, and you know that the vegetables are going to grow from those flowers. But I wanted to show you something exciting today. If you look right here on the tomato plant, you'll see that it has flowers too. And that's where my tomatoes are going to grow. And if you look at this strange plant, this is the princess plant. I'm not quite sure what's going to grow from it, but it's pretty cool too. Now it's time for some exercises. In the weekly happenings, we have to try and stand on 1 foot for 5 seconds. I got this. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy peasy. Wait, that was too easy. Let's see if we can do it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I did it. You think we can do 15? Okay, I'm ready for the big step. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, whew, that leg's kind of sore. Let's try it on the other foot. 5 seconds. I got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally easy. Can we do 10? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did it. Can we do 15? We'll see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, getting all serious. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whoa, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, thank goodness I got it together and I did it. Well, I decided to add another exercise on here. We are going to do planks today. And in order to do that, I need to get down on the ground. A plank is what you do when you are resting on your forearms and your toes. And in order to do it right, you get a lot of exercise in your tummy if you do it right. In order to do it right, you have to keep your butt totally straight with your shoulders and your heels, like they're in a straight line. Let me show you what it looks like. I'm on my forearms and I'm on my toes. Now, if I keep my butt up like this, I'm not exercising my tummy. That's too easy. If you want to do it right, you got to keep your butt down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did you feel it in your tummy? If you do it right, you definitely will. Hey, Paula, you coming over here to do some planks with me? Okay, now it is time for me to try 10 seconds. Oh, I got to get my back up on my toes, back up on my forearms, and get that butt in a straight line with my shoulders and my heels. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy, Paula sure had someplace to go. Whoa, now all the dogs have someplace to go. They're getting their exercise too. So, let's see if I can do this for 15 seconds. Guys, oh my goodness. Let's see if I can. You guys ready? Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh my goodness. It's really tough to exercise when those around you are not taking it seriously. I know they don't look very friendly, but they're playing just like brother and sister. They're just wrestling. It's okay. Hey, speaking of friendly, how do you know the ocean is friendly? It waves. Time to go back inside. Well, now it's time for our website, and this is really for the parents more than it is for the preppies. Sorry, preppies. But hold on, I got one more joke for you at the end. Parents, during this stay-at-home time, you may find that you have more time to focus on family in large sections of time that you normally don't have because you're busy rushing here and there. This relates to the language section where I said it would be wise for you to take this time to have your preppies learn their phone number and their address. If you go to this website, lastingthumbprints.com, you go to the archive section and scroll to February 2016, you'll see a great article on how to get your kids to know their phone number and know their address, different games you can play to help them out with it. I heavily recommend this. And Thumbprints also has, I do believe they have a do-it-yourself kit for identification. You never are prepared should anything truly happen. Your mind is in a constant state of worry and panic, and we know that's going to happen if there ever is a crisis involving our kids. So take this time now to get your kid prepared, to get yourself prepared. Always have a current photo of your child on you, in your wallet, on your phone. Always have a thumbprint. Always know what they're wearing, or at least have a general idea of what they're wearing, because on the day of, should there ever be something wrong, you're really not going to be able to think straight. So take this time, go to this website, and really build up the things you need to do to be ready. Now, I promised my super preppies I had one more joke. My joke is, why did the teacher wear sunglasses to school? Well, of course, because her students were so bright. You guys really are bright, preppy schoolers. I'm so proud of you, and I know you're going to do great in kindergarten. I'll see you guys in June. Bye for now.